Hello and welcome. So in this video we are learning the simple way of forming has, have, there is, there are in Swahili. So subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed to get more cool videos from Swahili Kingdom. So welcome again. Since many Swahili learners are having trouble with forming to have, has, there is, there are, I found a simpler way you can use and easily remember. So take your pen and a book because we are going to write some notes, very short notes of course. The notes will be about the prefixes and suffixes used because this simple formula uses only one suffix for all the noun classes to form have, has, there is or there as, there are. It uses a suffix na for every noun class. All the noun classes uses suffix na. And now each noun class with its own prefix. Remember, each noun class has its own prefix, but all of them use the same suffix. Na. What is a suffix? What is a prefix? What is an infix? Go check the video suggested above to know all about those things because if you are learning Swahili, you are going to encounter with them a lot. For example, our uses a prefix singular and wa prefix plural. Let's talk about an app you can use to learn Swahili. It is called Ling app. It has 60 plus languages you can learn inside there. It has 5 levels, which is beginner, intermediate, upper intermediate, advanced, and expert. And each level has 10 units and 4 subunits in each unit. Speaking test with a native recorded audio, and after that there is a test. It has a conversation between 2 people at the end of each unit. Vocabularies have pictures and are properly pronounced. It is very beginner friendly, and if you are learning Swahili, I will really recommend you to use this app because it gives you a ground when you are a beginner, where to start from and how to communicate with people, because all the basics are in here. As I have said, it has a lot of language options. It is not only about Swahili. The good thing is that it shows you which phrase comes first in a sentence, the sentence order, which is a very big problem. Check the link for downloading it in the description box below. Thank you so much. So let's start with the our noun class. It uses a prefix singular and wa prefix for plural, plus the suffix na, which is used with all noun classes. I said each noun class uses each noun class has its own prefix for singular and plural, but all the noun classes uses the na suffix. Okay? So let's use examples with mwanamume, a man, mwanamke, a woman, mvulana, a boy, msichana, a girl. So example 1, mwanamume anapaka, mwanamume anapaka. A man has a cat, a man has a cat. Ana, we have taken a for singular plus na, the suffix which is used. Our noun class uses a as a prefix, singular. A as a prefix, singular. Then you add the na, ana, paka. A man has a cat. Plural, wanaume wanapaka. Wanaume wanapaka. Men have cat. Men have a cat. So we have used the plural wa plus the na suffix. Wa plus the na suffix. Create more examples for yourself and see if you are understanding. With personal subject prefixes, of course, the our noun classes the our noun class is the class for people, and people have personal subject prefixes like I, you, he, she, you guys, they, us. So those prefixes in Swahili, we have ni, a, u, tu, mwa. If you want to know more about those personal subject prefixes, please check the video suggested above. So you will take ni for I, you will take ni plus the na, the suffix that is used. Ni is the prefix for I, ni, and then you add na, the suffix used to make I have. So nina mbwa, I have a dog. Una kalamu, u plus na, you have a pen. Wana viatu, they have shoes. The KI-VI noun class uses prefix ki for singular and prefix vi for plural. Prefix vi for singular, prefix ki for singular and prefix vi for plural, together with the suffix na, which is used by all the noun classes, the suffix na. So ki plus na, which is kina for singular, and vi plus na, which is vina for plural. So let's use the examples with kitabu, kiti, and kikombe. Kiti is a chair, kitabu a book, kikombe a cup. So kiti kina uchafu, a chair has dirt. Viti vina uchafu, chairs have dirt. Kina and vina, ki plus na, vi plus na, kina and vina. Kitabu kina karatasi nyingi, a book has many pages. Vitabu vina karatasi nyingi, books have many pages. Kina, vina. Kikombe kina chai, a cup has tea. Vikombe vina chai, cups have tea. Remember, kina, vina. Ki plus na, singular. Vi plus na, plural. Na is used with all the noun classes, the na suffix. LI-YA noun class uses li for singular, uses prefix li for singular, and ya, prefix ya for plural. Prefix li for singular and prefix ya for plural. And suffix na, which is used by all the noun classes. Suffix na is used by all the noun classes. Hence, have or has in the LI-YA noun class is li plus na to make lina singular, and ya plus na to make yana plural. So let's use gari, vehicle, rinda, a dress, tunda, a fruit. An example, gari lina abiria. Gari lina abiria. A car has passengers. Abiria are passengers. A car has passengers. Plural. Magari yana abiria. Magari yana abiria. Cars or vehicles have passengers. Cars or vehicles have passengers. The U-I noun class uses U singular, prefix U singular, and prefix I for plural, and suffix na, which is used by all the noun classes. Hence, has or have in this noun class looks like this. U plus na to make una singular, una, and I plus na for plural to make ina. So let's use mti, a tree, mmea, a plant, mlima, a mountain. Mti una majani mengi. Mti una majani mengi. A tree has many leaves. Plural, miti ina majani mengi. Miti ina majani mengi. Trees have many leaves. Mmea una kumbukumbu nzuri. Mmea una kumbukumbu nzuri. A plant has nice memories. Mimea ina kumbukumbu nzuri. Plants have nice memories. The U-ZI noun class uses prefix U for singular and prefix Z for plural. Prefix U for singular and prefix Z for plural. And as always, suffix na, which is used by all the nouns. Hence, have or has in this class becomes U plus na to make una for singular, and Z plus na to make zina for plural. So let's use ukuta, a wall, uzi, a thread, and wimbo, a song. Example, ukuta una ufa. I'm sorry. Ukuta una ufa. A wall has a crack. A wall has a crack. Plural, kuta zina nyufa. Kuta zina nyufa. Walls have cracks. Walls have cracks. Uzi una uchafu. A thread has dirt. Nyuzi zina uchafu. Threads have dirt. Una zina. Una zina. I-ZI noun class uses prefix I singular, prefix I singular, and prefix Z for plural. Prefix Z for plural, plus of course the suffix na, which is used by all the noun classes. Suffix na. Hence, has or have in this class becomes E plus na, which is ina, ina for singular, and Z plus na, which becomes zina for plural. Zina for plural. And let's use chupa, chupa, a bottle, ngoma, ngoma, a drum, barua, barua, a letter. Example, chupa ina maji, a bottle has water. Chupa zina maji, bottles have water. Ngoma ina uchafu, a drum has dirt. Ngoma zina uchafu, drums have dirt. The U-U noun class uses prefix U. This noun class does not have a singular nor a plural, so it just uses prefix U. Hence, has and have in this noun class uses U plus na. So, una, una. Let's use ubaya, goodness, uzuri, kindness. Ubaya is evilness, uzuri, badness or kindness, usawa, equality. Example, ubaya una madhara yake. Evilness has its consequences. Uzuri una manufaa yake. Kindness or goodness has its rewards. Usawa una changamoto zake. Usawa una changamoto zake. Equality has its shortcomings. And by the way, you can support us using the link in the description box below. Buy us a coffee. Buy me a coffee. You can support us from there. Thank you so much for the support. U-YA noun class uses prefix U, singular, prefix ya, plural, prefix U for singular, prefix ya, plural, and suffix na, which is used by all the noun classes. Hence, has and have in this class are U plus na, singular, U plus na, singular, and ya plus na, plural. Ya plus na, plural. Let's use ugonjwa, a disease, and ugomvi, quarrel, a quarrel. Ugonjwa una dawa. Ugonjwa una dawa. A disease has cure. Plural, magonjwa yana dawa. Magonjwa yana dawa. Diseases have cure. Diseases have cure. Ugomvi una suluhisho. A quarrel has a solution. Magomvi yana suluhisho. Quarrels have a solution. The YA-YA noun class uses prefix ya and suffix na, which every noun class uses. The YA-YA noun class is known to be only in plural. Its nouns are not in singular, so it only uses the ya prefix and the na suffix to make yana, yana, yana. Let's use maji, water, mafuta, oil, and maziwa, milk. Maji yana uchafu. Water has dirt. Maziwa yana maji. Milk has water. Mafuta yana maji. Oil has water. Maji yana uchafu. Maji yana uchafu. Water has dirt. Maziwa yana maji. Maziwa yana maji. Milk has water. Mafuta yana maji. Mafuta yana maji. Oil has water. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please subscribe so that you will not miss any video that we are going to upload. The I noun class uses prefix I for singular. The I noun class uses prefix I and suffix na, which is used by all noun classes. So this one uses only one prefix for all its nouns. In this I noun class uses only prefix I and suffix na. So it makes nouns in this class, when you want to form have and has in with nouns in this class, you make ina. I plus na. Ina, ina. Let's use tamaa, which is greed. Tamaa ina madhara yake. Greed has its consequences. And by the way, to negate, put her before the have or has. if it begins with a consonant, and H if it begins with a vowel. That's it. Very simple. For locatives, for the locative agreement, use the PA-KU-MU. The locative agreement PA-KU-MU. Use PA for specified direction, KU not specified, and MU a direction inside. Plus suffix na, which is used by all noun classes. Hence, have, has, there is, there are, in this, are, pana, kuna, and mna. Example, hapa pana maji. There is water here. There is water here. Kule kuna maji. There is water there. There is water there. Mle ndani mna maji. There is water inside there. There is water inside there. And by the way, if you like to know more about the PA-KU-MU noun class, check the video suggested above, or it will be in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you have learned something that will help you in your language learning, Swahili language learning, and I congratulate everyone who is learning Swahili, because learning a language is not that easy, specifically with Swahili. So if you are a beginner, please go and start with the Swahili noun classes. Start with the Swahili noun classes, because those are the foundations for the Swahili grammar. That is the foundation for Swahili grammar. Until next time, bye.